Just last week, Computers Want Me Dead released their debut EP, which is self-titled. It's been a little while coming, but finally we've got something in our hands tangible to hold and love, although I realise you guys didn't actually bring me a copy. But joining me today, I've got Sam and Damien from Computers Want Me Dead.
It's in your
Now, for the people that might be sitting here thinking, who are these guys? What's their story? Give us a bit of background. What is your story, guys?
I think we met about maybe 2.5 years ago at a work function. I was wearing a Nine Inch Nails shirt and Damien liked that and came up and started chatting to me about music, and then we went back to my car and listened to some demos, started jamming.
What kind of demos? What kind of sound?
It was actually much more of a harder, darker, industrial sound. You know, I think we were both into quite different music back then, and maybe to each other as well. And so it kind of mutated into something a bit poppier.
My biggest thing was after meeting Sam, he kind of, we both used to be kind of music Nazis, you know what I mean? Like you're kind of elite and you're into your thing and it's real cool. And then we kind of unashamedly started to embrace pop music. Sam kind of got me into David Bowie and Prince, and I was already kind of into Michael Jackson, and it became this whole other thing to kind of embrace.
Tell me about your sound live. How do you recreate that, what you do obviously in the studio, to when you're playing live?
At the moment we've got like a couple of MIDI controllers each and like 2 laptops, and so we run basically a backing track with a few tracks on it, and we play sort of select synth parts live and trigger loops, because you know a lot of the tracks they're there's sort of 30 layers or more, so it's difficult to do it all just with the two of us. But we're actually revamping it at the moment.
Yeah, we're kind of just developing the idea of the not quite a band, not quite a DJ, electronic kind of set. So
multimedia visual experience.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's always funny because every now and then we get booked as a DJ act, and we'll kind of go into a DJ booth and we're kind of singing in the DJ booth, and it's kind of odd.
Obviously, you guys produce your own music. Also, what's the studio setup like? How do you do it?
Well, we actually flat together. It's, there's about 4 of us living there, and my bedroom's on the top story, Damien's on the bottom story, and we sort of come up with ideas and sort of trade back and forwards over the network.
Now let's talk about shows coming up around the release. Are you going to do a bit of a spectacular?
We're going to be going on tour with the new setup soon in the year, and then we're actually going to be going to Australia, UK, USA, and possibly Japan, but we're not sure if that's going to happen anymore. But
yeah. Let's talk about the brand new video clip, because I've got to say this is quite spectacular for letters and numbers. It looks like it's a story. Is that story supposed to work with the song?
We were sort of toying with the idea of doing a narrative style video, but we sort of thought, kind of you can sort of fall into a bit of a cheesy realm if you're not careful. But the director Liam Buckler is a massive fan of an old TV show, Cannonball Run. I don't know if you remember Cannonball Run. Basically, it's a guy just like driving through the desert in a Lamborghini and like hot chicks and fast cars, And so Liam always wanted to do a video that was kind of like that, and he heard the song and really liked it and felt that it worked with his vision. So he's a legend at what he does. So.
Before we check it out, let's do another plug for the album. Whereabouts can we find it? Downloadable? It's physical copy? How does it work?
It's available in all good record stores and my mum's house, and it's on iTunes, Digirama, Amplifier, and all good digital wholesaler retailers. I don't know.
Thanks heaps guys for coming along. Let's check it out. It's Computers Want Me Dead with letters and numbers.